we rolling?
We are rolling.
Look at that. I'm just doing some business over here. Hold on. You know we're in Cincinnati this weekend?
Cincinnati.
Have you ever been to Cincinnati?
Haven't. My girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, many girlfriends ago, went down there to visit a friend, which turned out to be her ex-boyfriend.
Oh, well, it is a friend.
Is a friend.
Yeah.
Left out ex and boy in front of the word friend.
Yeah.
So that turned into a thing.
Yeah.
That
could be weird.
Yeah, which at the age, I think I was like 21 when that happened. So I was like, it's probably fine. They're
Oh,
just...
you were young.
Yeah, I was young. And then she came back, and then 3 weeks later, he came back to the city that we were living in,
Yeah.
and then I caught them in bed together.
I will tell you, the time I caught a person cheating on me was I felt something was off. So I became that dude where I drove by her house.
Oh, no.
Saw another car there. Oh.
It's the worst, dude.
But I felt it. I felt it,
Mm-hmm.
though. And I was like, let me just see. Because to me, it's not creeping if you find something. You know, because that was the whole thing is like, oh, you're following me, you're going to creep. Like, I never followed her, but it was like, I felt it, so I just drove by because I knew something was up.
Yeah.
And this is before you could FaceTime somebody or text, I think, was just popping off. I mean, this was probably like, what was this, 2007?
Mm-hmm.
That's when the iPhone came out.
Yeah.
So yeah, we didn't have any of this technology. So the only way to really find out if someone was cheating on you was to catch them in real life, which is crazy, or to drive by their house and see if somebody was there.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just 15 years ago or 18, what, we're in 2020? Yeah, 4 is it? Yeah.
That
17 years
yeah.
ago. That's the only way you could really catch somebody in real life.
Yeah, that technology did not exist. My sister watches Cheaters a lot.
Oh,
Remember that
yeah.
show? She
Oh,
still
yeah.
watches it. I don't know. I watch it sometimes and just go, what? I guess maybe the 44-year-old wiser version of me is like, why would you go through all the trouble to hire a camera crew and write a letter and an email and producers and then catch this guy, and now all of your personal business is on the internet, or on the
Because
television. See?
people need $1,000.
You're right.
Because
Yeah.
whatever, it's amazing people will sell their souls for X number of dollars to be put on a show, like these reality shows where they're going to make you look horrible. Mm-hmm. The only way to be successful in reality TV is to create drama.
Yeah.
Is to put all your business out there. That's why no couples pretty much never make it after a reality TV show.
Yeah.
Because people don't want to watch positive news or positive shows. That's why Oprah never had, besides the Oprah show, Oprah never had another TV show that just dealt with positivity. She tried doing one where she gave away money. She tried to do this. Nothing. People hate positivity.
Yeah.
People love people getting knocked out.
Oh,
or
Jerry
just the
Springer.
bad. Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Today, especially with social media, it's just ridiculous now.
Yeah.
So, everything's world star, everything's viral, everything. Goodness does not go viral. Mm-hmm. Not as much as bad.
No, it's funny when you bring up the fact like people will take a small amount of money to be able to have a little bit of notoriety, because I had a conversation with the two dudes who created the show Cops.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how did you get some of those guys to unblur their face? Like, they have to sign off on all this stuff, right? And he goes, you'd be amazed at how little of money it takes for somebody who just got pulled out of a swamp by a canine dog for them to sign over their rights or like their image to us
Well, if
for
you're
a small amount of
getting
money.
pulled over and you're getting pulled out of a lake by a canine dog, you have nothing.
Yeah, that's
So
$500.
if somebody says $500, oh hell yeah, because you're gonna need it to get out of jail or somewhere. But I could totally see it it kind of plays on the victims a little bit.
A little bit. It's you're definitely exploiting them for sure.
Yeah, 100%. But like, I tell everybody, if you ever, and I'm looking at you, if you ever get a reality TV show, if you ever get one, make sure you have something to sell during the reality show. Not your soul, not all your drama. No, have a product.
Skinny wine. Skinny wine. That's,
Skinny wine. Make your own version of these, whatever mugs there are. Make a sparkling water. I don't know. Make a laptop. Make something, but have something to sell.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way. I told my wife, me and my wife get offered reality shows all the time.
Oh, yeah. You guys would be a perfect reality.
Yeah, we would be perfect. That's why nobody would watch it, Rudy. because we wouldn't put our drama in it. So we always say no and things like
I
that.
suppose, yeah.
Like me and my wife got into one major fight in 8 years, and it was over pillows. I got so upset. She buys so many pillows.
Yeah.
Rudy. Like when I have to take off 15 pillows to get into bed, it's a problem, Rudy. And I let her know that, and she was like, "Well, you bought them." Because it's my money.
It's your money, yeah, of course.
Yeah, but I didn't buy them.
No.
And that's what created the fight.
Of course.
And that was the only one, literally in 8 years.
Yeah.
That's the biggest fight. I mean, we get over little stuff, but like, that was a major fight.
Yeah. Well, that's the beauty about reality television is that they would take that pillow fight and then they would spin it somehow. They would show you walking down the hallway with the pillow, you know, and you're like, Claire! And then all of a sudden, boom, go to commercial. Like, ooh, what
And
was
my
Michael
kids are
mad at?
crying.
Yeah, crying.
Come back, the kids are crying. Daddy hit mommy.
Yeah.
What up there?
Why is he putting a phone book in that pillowcase? You're like, you're next.
Yeah. And then the producers are like giving candy to my kids to cry and run around the house.
Yeah, of course.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it, man.
No.
I'm never doing, I've seen it ruin too many. I've been on some. I've seen it ruin people's lives. So I'll never do a reality show. Hey, what's up? It's Michael Yo. So this weekend, Friday and Saturday, the 6th and 7th, we're going to be at the Cincinnati Funny Bone. Me and Rudy, we would love to see you there. Tickets, michaelyo.com/tour. We're doing it. The Do I Lie tour, we got 3 more dates. Cincinnati, then we're in St. Louis, and then we are in Columbus, Ohio. So Ohio, we'll see you twice in the next 3 weeks. Thank you so much for watching the podcast. We appreciate you. Hey, what's going on? It's Michael Yo. I am so excited. Today's Yo Show is brought to you by Bandit Wallet. Rudy, tell me all about it, man.
Dude, Bandit Wallet, the best.
Love it.
Absolutely. First off, let's get to all the legalities of it. Minimalist design, obviously we're both about that. Try to get as much crap out of your life as you possibly can. It's under 0.3 inches thin. It gets rid of that big front pocket bulge. Well, for some of us, anyways. RFID blocking. So digital thieves, they cannot steal your card info. That's huge. That's huge.
I tell you, man, everybody wants to steal info. With this, they can't steal it, which is awesome.
And then it's also trackable, which is great. So they have an optional tracker card, which you can put inside of the wallet. You're always going to know where it is because it works with Apple, Find My, and Android platforms.
Great.
That's amazing. And plus, right now, if you are a viewer of the Yo Show, use the promo code YOSHOW40. You get 40% off.
Wait, are these your cards?
Those are my cards.
Oh, I just
hit that button.
Look at that,
and they
bud.
pop right out.
Look at that.
Hit the button, they pop right out.
I love this.
That's amazing. I love it because I've always been a wallet carrier, and I've noticed that regardless of how small or big my wallet is, I always fill it up to max capacity.
Okay.
This does not allow for that.
Can I tell you something that this is an old thing? I went to my chiropractor, and they go, the older you get, you can't sit on your wallet. It messes up your back.
Absolutely.
And that's why I switched to this right here,
Yeah,
Bandit Wallet.
Yeah, it's great.
Love it.
Go to bndtla.com. That's bndtla.com, banditla.com. I travel with at least one of these because I'm a card member of every airline and every hotel we stay at.
Both of us.
All of us, yeah.
And also, we have a Yo Show code, right?
Absolutely, yeah. YoShow40. You get 40% off the purchase.
Yo Show 40%. We'll put it on the screen right here. Yo Show 40. And just do it. Just go check it out. It means a lot to us. It's our first sponsor, so it means a lot. Go do it later. The only reality show I think I would do if somebody came to me and said, hey, let's do a show about comics on the roads and just touring. But nobody would want to watch that.
Yeah, the beauty about
Unless
it
you blow up, then it's different.
Yeah, I think the beauty of it is nowadays we can create that ourselves.
We could.
I mean, we could totally I've had offers to go on the road with people, and they would only want me on the road to shoot. And I'm like, I'm not spending 4 months on the road with somebody if every night I'm not getting on stage. That's way too much time away from the craft.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. But I get it, man. Like and some of the older documentaries, like I loved Comedians of Comedy.
I've never seen, is that the one with Jerry Seinfeld?
Nope, so that's Comedian.
Comedian is the one where Orny ruined his stand-up career. And
Yes.
Orny, I love you, but even Orny on this podcast said he played it wrong, and that he believes that's what ruined because I guess at that time he was like one of the biggest dudes.
Yeah.
And he was like about to blow up. That thing comes out, and it makes him look like an ass.
Yeah. Yeah, which is sad. He is by far probably, he's my top 3.
Oh, he's great.
I love him so much, yeah.
He's
and
great.
it's sad that it took the turns that it did to put him in that. And it's sad that he feels that way. Because I didn't know of Orny Adams until I saw that, and I became a fan because of that. But
Really?
Comedians of Comedy is Maria Bamford, Zach Galifianakis, and Brian Posehn. And it's kind of like their take on the Kings of Comedy.
Yeah.
So it's them on the road, like a documentary. It's 2 hours of them just being on the road and all the weird stuff. Zach Galifianakis is at that time just about to break. He's like literally on the cusp
right before
of start,
Hangover.
Right before Hangover, just about to break, and he is walking down the street with a trash bag with his dirty laundry in it because they've been on the road for 4 weeks, and he's trying to find a laundromat to do laundry in, which for most people you're like, yeah, who cares? But there's something about watching somebody who has been on the road 4 weeks, living in out of a van, out of a suitcase, hotels, and just seeing how disheveled and disappointed they are at that point. They're just so over it. But then like they get back on stage and immediately they come back to like that person again. Yeah.
Let me tell you, man, there's nothing like a great set.
The best.
Great. Once you crush it on stage, literally you are a superhero in that room.
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody wants to meet you. Everybody wants to take pictures with you. And I think if you're not a very secure person, that's where the problems happen after the show. Because as soon as you walk out the door, you're nobody. And a lot of comics come from this high, and they need to keep that high. So that's when the drugs come in, and that's where the alcohol comes in. Where I feel any time that you're high and then you're low, and then you got to get high again for the second show, then that low hits even harder. I really feel that could create a lot of problems for people because I don't do drugs or drink, but I feel it.
Yeah.
Because I really believe what we're doing as stand-ups, and this may be too like, but I feel we're taking all the bad energy from the crowd and we're taking their energy because energy has to go somewhere. We're giving them laughs, but we're taking all their bad energy. Yeah. And I feel that's why we're so beat down. And they're elated when they leave because we relieve them of all the badness for that moment in time.
Yeah, we're like we're a smaller version of the Green Mile. Just sucking in all the bad juju.
No, we are. No, I really believe I really believe that though.
Yeah.
Because, for instance, when I walk into a room and it's bad energy, I know personally myself, and this is not stand-up, this is just a normal room with people. I can change the energy in that room. But that bad energy is going to go somewhere.
Yeah.
It's going to go to me.
Yep.
So you have to be strong enough to take all that bad energy and not do stupid stuff with it.
Absolutely.
But I really feel that celebrities, people that perform, I'm not talking about actors because they say cut, they go to trail. I've acted, not to that capacity, but I believe stand-up is the hardest thing in the world to do. No backup singers, no this, no that. It's you and them. It's Gladiator without killing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's you against them.
Yeah.
And trust me, 50% of the people I would say come in saying, make me laugh instead of, this is going to be a great night.
Yeah, you're right. Let me stop you right there because I think the kid, never mind. It's still going. Did you not hear that?
No. That was a car outside.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Rudy's getting used to my neighborhood. He thinks it's bad, so every time he hears a click, he's like, wait a minute. Rudy thinks I live in the hood.
I left my car outside of your house yesterday for 6 hours running. The car was running. Trust me, this is the only neighborhood in Las Vegas I would leave my windows open. I would never, ever.
I can't believe you left your car running for 6 hours.
6 hours.
And it went.
Yeah.
What kind of car? It's a Toyota. You told me to get one, right?
It's a Ford Maverick. Yeah, so it's a hybrid.
It's a hybrid.
Yeah.
And you said that thing.
No problem, man. Yeah.
47 miles per gallon?
Yeah, the mileage is great. Yeah, it sucks when it's cold. So your mileage will go down. It'll get down to about like 35, 37, but once the temps go back up, dude.
But a normal car is like 22 miles, right? Something like that?
Yeah, like average I think right now is anywhere between 19 and 27.
Oh yeah, you're killing it, bro.
Yeah, so for that thing, and especially like being on the road, man, I'm telling you, it saves so much gas with a hybrid. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, I'm just getting over laryngitis and because I was yelling so much at Miami. That's my favorite football team. We'll talk. I have another podcast me and Rudy do called Comics on Canes. If you're a big college football fan, listen to that. But I won't go into. But I was very depressed for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about it on this podcast. It was just.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Yeah, that's why over the last couple of days I was like, I'm not going to text Mike.
No.
I'm just going to wait to see what his demeanor is when the next time we see each other. And I also think the biggest issue is there's so few amount of games when it comes to college football.
Oh yeah.
That any sort of deviation from perfection, you are done.
Why does basketball seem like it goes on forever? Baseball, I mean, I know they play a lot more games, But man, it's over. Like literally, if Miami doesn't make the playoffs, nobody's playing in the normal bowl game. So literally,
It's done.
it's done.
It's done.
And I'm so sad because I wait all year for this,
Yeah.
for 12 weeks.
Yep.
And that's all I get, 3 months.
Yeah,
It's
that's
3
it.
months,
Yeah.
but it goes by fast.
That's why I stopped being a Minnesota Vikings fan.
Well, y'all just suck, though.
I just couldn't handle.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle it. It was so heartbreaking. It was killing me every single year to be that bad. And finally, I just went, I can't do this to myself
Yeah,
anymore.
my wife said Miami might kill me because I shake during, like, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's not healthy. What I got for Miami, it's not healthy. If anybody out there has a sports addiction, like to a team where when you watch it, you shake, I feel like I'm playing.
Yeah.
I don't feel that for anything else except Miami, and it's sad. And it's not sad, but it's a problem.
Yeah, I think it was Lewis Black who said every man needs a religion and mine is football.
I guess so.
Yeah, you need something. It's on Sundays, you know.
Saturdays.
It's when you need, you know what I mean? Like you need to have something that you can come to that gets your blood pumping, that you need to be excited about.
Man, and I tell everybody that's getting married, before you make your mark, say, this is what I'm going to do. Because I told my wife before we got married, I was like, Miami Hurricanes fan, no matter what's happening, when they're playing, you're not married. I don't have kids. I didn't say that. I go, that's my time.
Sure.
That 3 hours, I do not care. That is my time.
Boundaries.
No malls, no weddings, no nothing. That's my time.
Yeah.
And just like my wife said, okay, if that's your time, when a pageant comes on, you got to watch the kids. So I get, fine.
I'm going to need you to dress up in the sequin gown.
Yeah, right?
Sit next to me with a tiara on your head.
Oh, you should see the pictures, Rudy. You should see the pictures, man. It's crazy.
It's like Oscar de la Hoya.
Oh, my God.